still. Ooh. Wow. See, nobody's happened. Chat. Ted Nivison weed game. Go. Ted Nivison weed video. I choose you. I don't care about Twitch TOS, by the way. Um. Yeah, I just put this on for you. Just let it download. Please ignore my download. Hang on. Trying to put on videos for someone. Okay. It should load soon, I swear. Loading screen ASMR.
Is it just pure pain now? That's what you hate to hear.
Goodness gravy, I've got a story for you guys today. Listen, in the pursuit of life, sometimes we run into bumps along the road. The bumps vary in size and severity. Sometimes it's a little tiny pebble in the road, and sometimes it's a giant fucking boulder, like, for instance, if you were hiking and you got hit by a giant fucking boulder. We're doing our best, alright? And sometimes things don't work out the way we would prefer. Today's one of those little interesting conundrums that we run into every now and then in our lives, and it happened to me. I ran into a bit of an issue. So sit back, relax, and let's talk about how I once accidentally drugged myself with the largest edible I've ever eaten. Last February, before all the coronavirus garbage happened, I traveled to Los Angeles for spring break. And one of the things that I had to do was I had to sign a shit ton of posters for U2s. There was probably more than 3,000 posters that I had to sign, and the posters were being kept at the house that the Misfits YouTube group were staying at in LA. Carson was there, Schlatt was there, Cooper was there. We were all just trying to like sign all of these posters as fast as we could because there's so many of them, and it was taking us literally hours to do. At this point, there was maybe about 5 or 6 people in the house at this time. And that's because at that point, the whole main Misfits crew had gone out to dinner somewhere. I don't know if you know this about the Misfits in general, but they smoke a lot of weed. Every trip they do, they probably spend a couple $1,000s on weed, okay? They smoke the Mary Jane. They do the weed. In order to make the process of signing these posters go a little bit smoother, I had smoked like half a joint of weed, so I was already decently high because I hadn't smoked in a while either. Signing away, crossing my I's, dotting my T's. However, my personal reaction to weed is that I get the munchies. I get the munchies pretty hard. I smoke a little bit of the marijuana, and then I say, oh, I'm going to eat an entire sleeve of club crackers with no cheese because gluttony. I had originally planned to go to dinner with my girlfriend and her father, so I was trying to wean off
Alright,
of the
chat.
high and just kind of sign the posters and wait.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back. You don't have to witness Ted Nivison again. I know it's probably not allowed, but I mean, do I give a fuck? No. There's not even people here. There's 3 of you. Hi. Did you like Ted Nivison? Please respond in chat if yes. Stay silent if no. You're just gonna sit here until you type, by the way. It's literally gonna be this until you type. I'm eating right now. Who's watching? Um, yes, good. My brain's just like, who are you? I'm like, doesn't matter. You're from a server. It doesn't show me my viewers. Also, doesn't show me chat unless I have it like this. Um, which is able. Anyways, oh, here's a few seconds. I'm 26 minutes in. How dare you? Anyways, welcome to Knockoff Suika Game. It's probably illegal. I don't know. Also, I'm on mobile. So you know I'm doing great. Doing great this round. Can I just? Yeah, there we go. And then sorry, I don't. It's a little broke, cause can I just request desktop site? Does this? Oh my God, the desktop site is better. Wow, makes sense. It wasn't meant for mobile users, so I'm fucked up. I broke it. I did wrong. Just need to no. Oh, 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 and now the audio's here. There we go. So yeah, I only sometimes get audio from this game. You get great times. Oh, yep, and then can I? Oh, the grape's in the way. God damn it. Just, just a grape time. No, that's bad. Is that bad one? Is that a bad one? I feel like it was a bad joke. Come on. That's so sad for you. Yeah, it is. So yeah, rather than have to, do evil, evil stream things, right? Do what's basically illegal on stream, which is open the app. Oh my god. Whoa. I just kind of suffer. You know. Come on, fucking fruits. Oh, there we go. Once again, that fucking grape is in my way. I'm just gonna keep going till I get that grape up to an orange, and then yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. I don't know if you can go back in time, but I got a watermelon first time I played it on stream today. Because I'm just that cool. Um, yeah, I've like never played Suika Game before too, so I'm just whoa, whoa, whoa. Um, unexpected. Oh, come on. Yeah, they're literally touching. You can't tell me they're not touching already. Oh, oh now Suika Game. I don't know how to feel about it, but oh. Can you hear my sighs of disappointment? Ah, there we go. Whoa! Double trouble. The pure unbridled autism of this man. Oh, see, I'm good at it. I'm good at this game. Yeah, I always see everyone quite complaining. Oh, this game's too hard, motherfucker. I have no goals for this stream. It's just sit, maybe eat some food, which I'm doing. And swear, cuss everyone out. Which is my main specialty here on internet. Oh, I messed up there. Oh well. If I can just. Oh, are you kidding me? It literally just. And then yay! There. Sometimes I wonder if Ted Nivison is like more of my Twitch brand than my actual streaming, because almost every time I'm live, see, this is what I'm talking about. I'm just too good at this game. Just get the grapes, Or it can do that. Yeah, that works too. See, I'm so good at this. One second while I yeah. Downside of mobile device. Whatever the fuck just happened. Oh, can it? Oh, it can't touch because I've got. Yay! See, I'm so close to getting that watermelon. Just a little more pain and a little more suffering and a lot more pain and suffering. Whoa! Oh, come on. I swear to God, you touched there. Oh, shit. It's in. Yep. And this is what I'm talking about with issues. But you saw that way we were so close to getting a fucking watermelon. I swear to God. It immediately just absolutely baller performance. Just maybe this is what I should become a content creator of, because I already have a YouTube channel. Yeah, it's not doing very good. I haven't uploaded in a long time. I've been neglecting my YouTube channel, I guess. And the worst part, I literally have a video that I'm going to post on that channel. I just, I don't wanna. There we go. Whoa. Should I put a loud warning next time I play? Because, yeah, Suika's pretty loud. For a game that almost entirely consists of dropping balls on each other, fruit balls. So good at this game. Oh god, they're so far away. Not good. Whoa. Whoa. Scared myself. Ready? Here it comes. Here comes the loudest noise warning. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna come look at you. What do you got to say for me? Nothing. You've gone. I'm alone again. Do you fucks just want Ted Nivison? Is that what you fucks want? He's just doing some Discord stuff. Yeah, but it only says one viewer. It doesn't even show like it says one viewer, and then I click it, and it's just broadcaster. Yeah, I'm I I'm not a Twitch person. Not gonna lie, not a Twitch person. Might switch to fuck I don't know, reading fan fiction on Twitch. Do you guys get to say in this? No, no, you don't get to say in it. I'm just gonna read it. I'm just gonna go edit stream info. To the left. I guess. Don't mind me, wait. Suika Game, no longer. Hmm, what? What other is there? Reading? Um, just chatting. There. So, what we're gonna do is fuck around. I have one that I really like. I haven't been able to read it. Adobe Cloud Storage. It's called A Duck in a New Pond. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna read it if it's been updated. Has it been updated? Wait, let me check. Last time I opened this, there was how many chapters? 7. It has not been updated since 2021. Yes. Oh, I see you got my roll. I gave you. What did I give you? What did it give you? But yeah, we're reading fan fiction because I'm bored. 1 second. I had to eat. I'm currently eating dinner, so sorry. Stop trying to cancel. Sorry for any chewing noises. Sorry for chewing. Um, I'm also trying to learn how to set up stuff so that I can have chat like in the side and stuff because one of my friends has it, so it's a little circle. Go follow. Um, go f- go follow. Shit. Wait, let me just search. Who's my most recent search so I can find him again. Nope. Okay. I can't actually remember who it was. So how hang on. I'm stupid and I'm trying to figure out how I got to where I was so I can stream manager. There we go. Nom nom nom. Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna read this out loud because I can. Quackity was at a loss for what was happening. One moment he is just calmly doing his rounds around the server, the usual, and the next he is face to face with a man he knew should be dead. Well, of course he knew the revival book he had never considered it a possibility for Dream to revive Wilbur. It didn't make sense. Wilbur had spent most of his time on the server making Dream's life hell. So why would the masked bastard revive him? He should have known that though that a man as desperate as Dream would do anything if it gave him even the slightest bit of power back. He should have known. He didn't speak with Wilbur long. The wounds that the other had left still too fresh for him to just brush off. While he recently had been slowly realizing that some of what Wilbur had once told him was right, he wasn't an idiot, and neither was the man across from him. Wilbur had been delusional from the moment he had got a taste of power. He was obsessed. His teachings, no matter how smart and poetic they might have once sounded, were ramblings of a man so far lost in his own spiraling that he started to drag others into his madness. He was wise but also lost. His words didn't hold up anymore. Yet still, Quackity found himself still hurting over the elections, over Wilbur's constant berating and insistence that he was the only proper president for L'Manberg, that only he could keep the country running. It hurt even worse, considering they had been friends before that. Not close friends, but still friends. To hear from your own friend that he thinks you are unworthy of something you are convinced you could do hurts on a different scale. Wilbur hadn't even been right. While yes, Schlett had been a bad choice to team up with, Quackity did an alright job keeping L'Manberg, or Manberg, afloat. The country was flourishing, the economy booming, and the citizens were mostly content. It was only when Poptopia started to get involved and Schlett got more heavy-handed that things turned to shit. But that wasn't his fault. He couldn't have known what kind of tyrant Schlatt was. It wasn't his fault. Of course, he still felt guilty for what happened to Tubbo, for the mistreatment of the younger teen. If he had known, he would have never sided with Schlatt during the elections. He knew Tubbo didn't blame him for what happened, but he did blame himself. He could have stepped in, he should have stepped in, but he didn't. He had hoped things would be different with the new L'Manberg, but that wasn't about the same as old L'Manberg had, though this time he had himself had a hand in it too. Going after Technoblade had been a bad idea. He could see that now. Forcing Phil into coercion and putting him on house arrest had been a bad idea too. Letting a teenager who is traumatized by war, who is grieving the loss of a brother figure, who is clearly struggling to keep it all together, lead a nation was another bad idea. New L'Manberg's foundation had been built upon bad ideas. It wasn't just one thing, it was dumb idea after dumb idea after dumb idea. It was never meant to work out. But things would be different now. Lost Nevadas wasn't a bad idea. Its foundation stronger than any other nation the server had seen. Quackity wasn't going to watch another nation crash and burn. He had seen too many. If it meant that he couldn't bring his fiancées in to join his nation, then so be it. They would be safer this way. Power corrupts people, and he can't put them through that. Somewhere in the back of his mind, a poisonous voice reminded him that even if he wanted to show them Las Nevadas, they wouldn't be interested. They had their own nation to run, after all, a nation they had started without him. A sigh escaped his lips as he met Wilbur's gaze, finally snapping out of his thoughts. So, you're back, huh? He drew out, shoving his hands in his pockets, in the pockets of his pants. The man looked different, almost older, in a sense. He carried himself differently, his shoulders more relaxed than Quackity had seen in years. I am. Did you miss me? A wry laugh came from Wilbur as he averted his gaze to the orange horizon above them. Don't answer that. I know you didn't. Look, I'm sorry, not just for, He blew a raspberry, hands making the motion for an explosion, but also for what came before that. I was a dick. I should have never let you run for president fairly. He looked back at Quackity from the corner of his eyes, the duck hybrid meeting his eyes with a frown. Why apologize now? Quackity questioned, feeling like Wilbur might have an ulterior motive. This was the man known for having a silver tongue, for being the smoothest talker on the SMP. There's no way he was just apologizing out of the kindness of his heart. I had some time to consider what I've done, and I've come to the conclusion I was the villain, where I thought I was the hero, or the martyr. My actions hurt others and benefited nobody but myself. L'Manberg was a tool for my own selfish needs. I can see that now, Wilbur mused, taking a step towards the fence near the edge of the platform they were standing on, peering down at the ravine below them. This is my second chance, and I want to make amends. I'm done leading countries and playing the hero. I'm done hurting people I care about. It's time I retire. Maybe I'll go up north. See if Tommy told me the truth about Phil's and Technoblade living up there. He sounded tired. A smile on his lips, reminiscent of the smile Quackity used to see on Tubbo back during their cabinet meetings. A smile that screamed exhaustion, but having No intention of resting anytime soon. Retirement, eh? The duck hybrid repeated, joining Wilbur at the fence. I won't forgive you for what you've done. You hurt a lot of people, including me, but I'm willing to move on. Times have changed, and so have all of us. If you can prove to me you're a changed man, I'll believe you. But until then, I don't trust you as far as I can throw you. I don't care what you plan on doing. Just stay away from me or less about us. While he knew it sounded cold, Quackity had every right to be suspicious of Wilbur. Just because he died didn't mean he automatically had a change of heart. It could all be an act. That's fair. I won't bother you, Big Q. I just wish you good luck with your nation. He could tell the smile on Wilbur's lips was genuine as the man walked away, leaving Quackity to peer over the edge on his own. It felt like he was having a fever dream, talking to a dead man. But on this server, he was starting to grow accustomed to talking to dead people, ghosts, revived players. The server was truly a mess. Dream still hadn't given him the Forsaken book. He had been trying to get it for weeks now. Quackity would have suspected Dream didn't have the book in the first place if he hadn't just seen a dead man walking down the prime path. His ways of getting information out of Dream might have been unconventional, but one of these days the masked man would crack. No man could last weeks upon weeks being tortured. He had to crack someday. His access durability was threatening to enter the red area by the time his weekly visit to the prison was almost over. Red swinging the netherite blade. He stared down at the beaten prisoner, tilting his head to the side as he narrowed his eyes. Dream was babbling, but Quackity couldn't make it out what he was saying. It didn't sound like English. That just might be because of how badly the wounded old man was. Speak up or stay silent, Quackity huffed, delivering a kick to Dream's leg. The pain grunt that came from the man at least made his whispering stop for just a minute. A grin formed on Quackity's lips as he made his way to the exit of the cell, slowly, watching the lava go down. I'll see you next week, Dream. You know, this would be much easier and less painful if you just told me what's in this book. This could all be over, Dream. Consider it. He drew out his sing-songy tone, throwing one last look over his shoulders towards the prisoner. That's when a wave of dizziness hit him. One so bad he stumbled over to one of the obsidian walls to keep himself upright. Something was wrong, incredibly wrong. What did you do? He yelled at Dream, who was slowly getting up from the floor with a smirk on his face. You wanted to know what is in that book, so I thought you might like to experience what is in this book for yourself. Quackity reached for his axe, but he couldn't find the strength to lift it up, his entire body feeling heavy. This isn't over, you green son of a bitch. Stop this right now. Quackity tried to keep fighting, the waves of nausea and dizziness flooding his system, but to no avail. His knees gave out from under him, hands getting scratched by the rough obsidian as he tried to catch his fall. The last thing he saw was Dream standing over him with that same forsaken smirk, before everything turned black. He swore he heard another portal vroom before he was fully out. Quackity awoke with a start, panting as he bolted upright. He wasn't in the prison anymore. That much was obvious. He stared up at a gray sky, moving a bit. He realized he was lying on the ground near what looked to be a trash can in an alley he didn't recognize. Now, Quackity prided himself on being pretty familiar with the SMP. He knew most areas, at least to some extent, but wherever he was right now, he had never seen before. As he made his way towards the main street the alley led towards, his confusion only grew as he watched minecart-looking vehicles zoom past him. This street was more crowded than the street of the Dream SMP had ever been, which was another thing Quackity had noted as odd. A few of the people he spotted were holding small devices similar to communicator, but they were about half the size. Panic started to set in when he realized that not only was this clearly not any area of the SMP he was familiar with, this might not even be the SMP at all. Had Dream forcibly sent him into another server? Was that something the revival book could do? His train of thought was halted when a loud rumbling noise tore through the air, catching his attention. Quackity looked up, trying to spot the source of the sound. While there were a few other people who also looked around, most acted as this was a normal occurrence. That it was totally normal to hear the sound of 10 mic carts all taking off at the same time on a Wednesday afternoon. Another red flag, though Quackity couldn't dwell on it for long as the source of the noise came into view. And boy, was it confusing. In the sky flew what looked like a red and gold robot. While Quackity had seen people fly before, both hybrids and creative players, this was different. For one, the figure was moving at such a speed that it was clear that they weren't creative. Secondly, there were no wings anywhere on the figure's frame. How are they flying? The longer Quackity looked at the robot, the more he realized how screwed he was. This wasn't the Dream SMP. Alright, so, I'm tired. I love you too, River. Okay, I'm tired. I'm gonna end stream. I'll probably post it on YouTube. I'm also maybe gonna do a podcast, maybe, because I feel like it would be fun to do like a new version of I Read It So You Don't Have To, which was a fanfiction podcast in 2021 to 2022, maybe 2020, that read mostly Dream SMP and general Minecraft YouTube fanfiction, and I think it would be fun. So, bye-bye!